Okay guys, just a quick question that I wanted to ask you. In F22 aRaptor's video when he showed what he did with his DS, I noticed that when he went into Wi-Fi he clicked on the woman on the left. So that was just strange in my opinion because I normally click on the woman on the right because that's just what I do, you know? So I was just wondering what you guys did. So I was wondering, when you go into Wi-Fi, do you talk to the woman on the right or the woman on the left? I mean, before that, I didn't know that the woman on the left actually let you in, but whatever. So yeah, just answer that and that'd be epic. This is a game against F22 Raptor himself, and it's an Ubers battle because he wanted me to have one with him. So yeah, pretty cool. I lead off with Shedinja, and he leads with Smiggle, tries to spore me, I protect. So I'm going to go to Giratina to take the sleep, just because it has sleep talk, and yeah, it's a good sleep fodder. So I go to Giratina, take the sleep there, and that's pretty epic because he can't really do much apart from nasty plot, which is actually quite good. But I sleep talk, get the Dragon Claw, and I've taken down. He probably had a stash anyway, so that's not bad. So he's living with like hardly any HP, and he baton passes out. So I go to Shedinja just because I hope the thing he brings in can't touch me, but it can because it's freaking Yanmega. And now it has like speed boost and nasty plot, and I know for a fact that Yanmega with that is pretty much nigh on unstoppable. So I go for the Shadow Sneak. I probably should have gone for the Will-O-Wisp there. I didn't think about it, but I just went for it. And I protect to scout out, and he goes for Air Slash again. And I decide to go to Dialga to resist the Air Slash, only he gets a crit. And that's pretty crucial for me because it means that in the long run I'm not able to use Dialga, which is insane, and I'm not able to make him the star of the show with Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave, etc. So that pretty much sucks for Dialga. I go out to Giratina and he goes for an HP ground, and yeah, that probably would have taken out Dialga anyway, so it doesn't matter. I go to Giratina and it takes it alright. He air slashes, which misses, which was insanely good for me. And Dragon Claw does a really pitiful amount. I was really depressed by how much that did. Giratina, you just depressed me. So I go out and get hit, and that sucks because I don't wake up, because I predicted the wake up and didn't use sleep talk. So yeah, he finishes me off with an HP ground, and he's just about living. But I'm going to bring in Shedinja, Shadow Sneak him, and he's going to go down, and Bobachu's trying to talk to me on MSN, but I'm not listening because I need to narrate, mate. So, la 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 la. I stay in with Can't Touch Me because I think he's going to spore, but I'm not really quite sure. So, he spores, I protect, that's pretty epic. I let him spore me because I like to be asleep. He nasty plots up, I predict the first turn wake, go for Will-O-Wisp, take out the freaking Smiggle. So things looking okay-ish. I mean, it's been an alright battle so far. Bit of hacks, bit of not hacks. He brings in a Garchomp and he goes for a Crunch, and I sort of predict him to go for an Outrage, predicting my switch because he thinks I'm not going to stay in, but he crunches again. So that could mean he scarfed, or it could mean that he just really needed to get rid of Shedinja and didn't want to over-predict. So I go out to Kyogre because it's going to take the Crunch or whatever else he throws at me, and it's going to do a lot with Ice Beam. But he goes to Palkia. Ice Beam does a decent amount. I mean, it's not going to do tons because Palkia's special defense is pretty good. So I'm going to switch out here, and I'm going to go to Dialga as Death Fodder, and he Spatial Rends, so Dialga goes down. Definitely not playing that much of a part in this game. So I decide to switch out to my own Palkia. I thought about this for a while. I thought maybe Rayquaza, but I didn't want to outrage too early. Maybe I would get taken out. I didn't want to go for the sweep just yet. So I went to Palkia, and I win the speed tie, which is kind of makes up for the crit, I guess. And, you know, that's good. So down goes his Palkia, and he's going to bring in Garchomp now, and I knock over the camera because I'm retarded. And he goes to his Scarf Garchomp, and it outrages, and that's going to take out Palkia. And I didn't want to switch just because my last two guys would have taken a hellish load from Outrage, and I wanted him to get locked into Outrage so that Wet could come in, take the Outrage as long as he didn't get a crit, which he didn't, and take him out with an Ice Beam. Because I know he's not Yachi, because I know he's Scarf now, so that's pretty good. Garchomp goes down, and yeah, I didn't realize Garchomp could be such a destructive force in Ubers as well, but it turns out it's pretty insane. He goes out to Mewtwo, and I really don't want to switch because I don't want to take a hit on Rayquaza, because I know at full health it can probably take a hit. So I'm just going to stay in and Ice Beam just to do as much as I can, perhaps get a freeze. He goes for a Psychic, and I see that he has Life Orb, so he takes out my Kyogre, obviously, and I note that he has Life Orb, so he can't be Scarfed or anything, but if he was Scarfed, he'd have outsped me anyway. So I go to Rayquaza, and I hope I live. I do live with 45 HP, and I use the Crunch to take him out. And now, depending on what his last guy is, I can either draw or I can lose. So he brings out Metagross. I go for the Overheat because this Rayquaza has that just to counter steals, and I pray that it kills it just so I can get the draw. And it does, in fact, kill the Metagross. So Life Orb takes me down, and that's my first YouTube draw, strangely. And there was a really good Ubers match, Raptor, and pretty epic. Some bad hacks, but it went down to the wire in the end. So Ubers for the win. Check out his channel, check out his version of this battle because he recorded and narrated, and comment, rate, subscribe. Peace, guys.